in the golden plains of Kenya, where the grass dances with the wind. And the sun rises like a burning drum in the sky, there lives a people. They are the Maasai, whose courage is older than the mountains themselves. When fear knocks on the door, they open it and stare it in the eyes. When lions roar, they do not hide. When storms speak, they listen. They are the Maasai. This is not just a story. This is the legend of how bravery became Maasai blood.
Long before smartphones, long before tall buildings, long before roads bit through the grasslands, there lived a Maasai boy named Lemayan. Lemayan was not weak, but fear loved him too much. He feared thunder. He feared snakes. He feared the dark. He even feared goats when they stayed at him too long. Other boys wrestled calves and laughed. Lemayan stood behind his mother, pretending to be invisible. His father, Ole Mutunke, a respected Maasai warrior, watched him silently. One evening, as the cattle returned in clouds of dust, Ole Mutunke called his son. "Come." Lemayan came slowly. "My son," the old warrior said, "a Maasai man does not run from fear. He walks through it." Lemayan lowered his eyes. "But father, fear walks faster than me." Ole Mutunke smiled, the smile of a man who had wrestled storms. "Then tomorrow," he said, "you will meet fear." That night, the village slept under moon so bright it made shadows look alive. And somewhere beyond the acacia trees, a lion roared. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, the roar that means hunger. By morning, cows were missing. Tracks led toward Olkloraitai Hill, a rocky place even hyenas avoided. The elders gathered. "The lion must be stopped," one said. Ole Mutunke stood up. "My son will come with me." The village gasped. "Lemayan," people whispered. "The fearful one." Lemayan felt his stomach fall into his feet. But his father looked at him, not as a weak boy, but as a seed of thunder waiting to wake up. They walked. No guns, only spears, only red shukas dancing in the wind. With every step, the grass whispered warnings. With every step, Lemayan's heart beat like a trapped bird. He wanted to turn back. He wanted to cry. But his father walked steadily, like a mountain with legs. "Fear," Ole Mutunke said calmly, "is not an enemy. It is a teacher." The lion roared again, closer. Lemayan's knees shook. But he did not stop. They reached the hill. The lion stood there, eyes burning like coals. Its mane shook like storm clouds. Its breath smelled of blood and dust. Time froze. Lemayan could hear his own heart screaming. The lion charged. Ole Mutunke shouted, "Stand!" Lemayan raised his spear, not because he was brave, but because his legs refused to run. The spear trembled in his hands. The lion leapt, and something inside Lemayan snapped, not fear, but fire. He shouted a war cry he had never learned, and threw the spear. The spear struck the ground, missing the lion. But the shout shook the air. The lion hesitated. Ole Mutunke struck. The lion fell. Silence. Then wind. Then Lemayan collapsed, crying and laughing at the same time. Ole Mutunke placed a hand on his son's shoulder. "Today," he said softly, "fear ran from you." They returned with the lion's mane, the symbol of courage. The village erupted in song. Women ululated. Drums woke the hills. Children danced. From that day on, Lemayan was no longer called the fearful one. He was called Ole Nabaru, the one who faced death. From that day, Maasai boys were taught to walk tall, to protect life, to speak truth, to face fear before fear faces you. They were taught that bravery is not being fearless. It is being afraid and walking forward anyway. And that is why, when lions roar, Maasai do not hide. When storms rage, Maasai do not bow. When life becomes hard, Maasai do not break. Because bravery is not in their muscles. It is in their blood. So when you see a Maasai warrior standing on the plains, tall, calm, red cloth moving in the wind, remember, you are not looking at a man. You are looking at generations of courage walking on two legs. And Fee already knows their names.